Okay, so here we are backstage at the finale of the Ibiza International Music Summit with two of the founders, who are Pete Tong, Ben Turner. Congratulations, year 3. How's it been this year?
Yeah,
Well, these last
thrilling
3 days.
actually. I think it felt to me like it's started to take on a life of its own. You know, we've kind of given birth to this mad idea we had a couple of years ago, and this year things started kind of happening without us, you know, moving the pieces around all the time. So really, really chuffed about that.
Right.
People, you know, having probably at least half of the attendees having been before. The hotel was used to us, we were used to the hotel, and everything kind of just went up a gear. So hopefully everyone got a lot out of it.
Yeah, seeing things like David Guetta open a week early, especially for the IMS, was really quite a testament to what we've done. So yeah.
Wow. And I mean, I was talking to Danny earlier, and the feedback just from doing interviews and just talking to people around the place. They're doing business and they're chatting, but it's like they're high-fiving across a pool. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I've been meaning to talk to you. Oh, let's grab a beer and.
Yeah. No, I mean that's what we wanted to create. It was bringing that intimacy back with the real players, the real deal makers. That's what we wanted to bring to the IMS. The only people who don't get to do any business is us 5, but that's
you just have to talk the whole time and
Talk.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you both. I mean, Pete, you interviewed Eric Murillo on the first day, and Ben, you interviewed David Guetta yesterday. Why was it important for you to interview the big boys like that one-on-one?
Well, originally we had this idea of having a little bit of fun and providing something unique to the everybody in the audience, to just get to find out a little bit more about these guys in a way that was the whole thing about it. You know, it's an intimate conference. We wanted to put the audience one-to-one as close as you could with the big players, and it's a testament to the typical of our idea. We couldn't actually get all the big DJs in one place for one day, so we actually last minute broke it up into separate days. But actually, out of that, we've just said to each other, probably we'd do that again, because you got more. You know, to have an hour with Eric Murillo talking like that, and I think the fact that we know these guys so well, we can you can push them that little bit further, and maybe get them to answer on some subjects that they might not get asked in a magazine.
And that we've all thought about, and we've all wanted to ask,
so
we've all wanted to know.
we got a few of those.
I think all of them, and Ronson as well. They're all, there's a real human element to them, and I think. Initially, the IMS was supposed to be about the sort of people behind the curtain, and I think we've introduced more artists this year, and I think it's a really nice balance. So, Sasha, I thought Sasha's thing was amazing today, and he came up saying, "You guys have created something truly amazing here. It's so amazing you've done it." And for people like that, Sasha doesn't often talk at conferences, so it's been really rewarding to hear that.
David Guetta made quite a broad statement yesterday about, DJs, or maybe it was you that said, I was listening so intently, but, that DJs are eventually going to take over the music world. I mean, do you think so?
It's slightly what I meant to say, because I'm slightly aware of Guetta's inner ambition, which he does believe he can be as big as some of these bands. He didn't quite admit it, but I think.
No, he did go around it.
Yeah, he did a bit, but to be honest, I thought he was amazing. He was very humble, and the fact that he says it's all about the DJing, I will never stop that. That's brilliant to hear that, because I think a lot of people thought he might, go away for a little while in the traditional album touring model. Yeah. No, it was amazing.
I'm on next. I've got to go.
Right. Okay. Well, thanks for coming, and thanks for the IMS. And quick one: why did you choose this lineup? Why? It's such a mix.
Yeah, I mean that's part of what I think we always felt the venue was a star, to be honest. So we wanted to take some risks. I mean, last year we started with a very big act that's worldwide reputation with Basement Jackson. It was amazing. And this year, we want to try it completely different. Like throw all the cards up in the air and see if we can put together a very eclectic, it's like mini festival.
Yeah, I think they actually complement each other well. Skream and Ronson. I mean, we knew they'd bond. They've just met for the first time here, and I know what's going to happen there with those two.
No, they're my best buddies. We interviewed Skream earlier. You go.
Yeah.
Thank you.